I feel a little bit sad for people on the West Coast. Listeners were hanging out there tonight. We got a lot of West Coast listeners, and they don't really get autumn, and
Mm-mm.
they don't seem to care. But boy, I love it.
I need the changing of the seasons.
Me
If
too.
I don't have the changing of the seasons, it's like a reset for me. It's like a 4 times a year I get to kind of reinvent myself. Like
Yeah.
that's the beauty of all these arbitrary times that we have. Like time is such a construct that COVID has actually shown us. But like we have the first of every month, we have like the sunrise and sunset of every day. We've got the 4 seasons. As an academic, I've got the school year. So like semesters, late August or January. I've got my birthday. I've got my half birthday. Like there are all these different times where it's like if I need to reset, I can reset. So like the West Coast people, I don't understand
They're
how
lost.
they're missing out on 4 potential resets.
What else does autumn remind you of? Where's your favorite? Do you love being in New York in autumn? Is there a
Yeah. Well, I used to have a country house in Northampton, um, and in New England.
in
And that's like,
Massachusetts?
there's nothing like New England in autumn. Like, there's a reason why people are called peepers. There's a reason why, all the folks in Vermont and Massachusetts are like, oh, here they come again. Because I think this country is so beautiful, but I do think that New England is the most beautiful part.
I agree with that fully, and I get real into those Instagram photographers who
Yeah.
almost seemingly focus mainly on autumn in New
Yeah.
England. There's a couple of them, and they give me all the feels. I wanna be in those cabins,
Yeah.
and
Oh, and I used to drive on Fridays to Northampton from New York.
mm,
And so if you do that, say, let's just say you drive almost every Friday or every other Friday from August to November, this stretch of the Merritt Parkway is just nothing but trees and mountains in the distance. And you can literally see every week or every 2 weeks all of the green to like, then there's some spots of orange and some spots of red and some spots of yellow. And then it's like a melange of color for like, and then there's like the perfect peak weekend or week that all the natives know,
yeah.
like, oh, it's going to be early this year because it was a rainy summer, or like, it'll be in early November as opposed to early October. I mean, they always know like the best weekend. And then, I'm a sucker for apple picking and
Yes.
some hot cider. I love just some good apple picking.
Where are you on the, apple cider donut or fritter?
I will do a little apple cider donut. I'm not a sweets person
Yeah.
because I like alcohol. So I'm like, I can't do both and not be 600 pounds. So I choose, you know, you can't like have everything in life, but you can have what you want. So if I have to choose, I'm going to do like a hot toddy.